Winner moving on to the semifinals. Texas controls the opening tip. They put it in the hands of the All-American Rori Harmon.
You're going to see this man-to-man pressure defense. Ole Miss going to try to be in the passing lanes, not allow any easy catches for Texas.
Ole Miss's defense made it really hard on Texas in the first meeting on January 26th. Shay Holle had a shot at a layup. Taylor Jones can't corral the rebound. In fact, Texas shot its second lowest field goal percentage of the season last time out against Ole Miss.
Madison Scott, she has been all over. She's playing with high energy already.
Kennedy Todd Williams. Here's Madison Booker, number 35 in the white jersey for Texas.
They got to switch. So Iwala's on Booker up top.
Booker stepping into the three. SEC Player of the Year. Scott off the screen. Christine Iwala going up against Taylor Jones. That's the matchup we were talking about down low.
And I like the way that Coach Yo has moved Iwala more of a face-up because she's trying to get Taylor Jones in some foul trouble.
Christine Iwala, the transfer from UCLA. Shay Holle in traffic. Jackalangam winning Tanda at the top of the key. Back to Harmon. Rori off the mark. Taylor Jones put back good.
And Walla she almost had that rebound but tipped it back. Jones grabbed it and put it back in.
You got to watch out for that with Texas. They're second in the nation in second chance points.
We've got the length with Jones inside, and then you have Kyla Oldacre. She'll come in as well, bring size for the Longhorns as well.
Scott battling. Booker saved it from going out of bounds. Rori Harmon.
Look at the pressure. Sadler's got to be careful. He's out of that half-court line.
Got to look at the basket.
See her playing the point guard position.
And Rori Harmon and Madison Booker, they were playing so well together last year until Rori Harmon in December tore her ACL and had to miss the rest of the year. So I know everybody was excited to see them
at the point guard spot.
I mean, invaluable resource. Kennedy Todd Williams off the mark. And Vic Schaefer told us, he said there was no tryout. Madison Booker didn't have a choice. She had to be our point guard last year.
Oh, nice pass.
Up ahead to Star Jacobs. That ends a 6-0 run by Texas.
I think WNBA teams love.
Harmon in trouble. Threw it away. Tamia Sadler, yeah, you can't go up against Taylor Jones like that. 6'4".
That just tells you her commitment to the program and to Coach Yo.
Oldacre the screen for Booker.
Watch Oldacre trying to get position.
Rori Harmon right to the SEC logo, left it short.
That defensive stop was everything about Madison Scott. She had Oldacre and then contested, altered the shot of Rori Harmon.
Special freshman right here, and Sila Chinu out of Mali. Turnover. Tanda finishing through the contact. What pace does Ole Miss want to play with?
They want to, that's a tough pass.
In the SEC regular season, they split their regular season meetings, so that means it came down to a coin flip by Commissioner Greg Sankey to decide the #1 seed in this tournament, and that went to South Carolina. So even though Texas is the #1 team in the nation, and there's the play-by-play.
I tell you, both coaches, though, I think moving forward would like to see.
Only play one opponent in SEC, play twice now, and it just happened that Texas and South Carolina played twice. Booker with the rebound. Possession before this, Sira Chinu picked up her first foul, a freshman for Ole Miss. Kyla Oldacre to the bucket.
Remember, we did the Texas-LSU game, and Oldacre and Taylor Jones did a terrific job in transition, running straight down the middle of the floor.
Texas takeaway.
You see Oldacre in the middle of the lane. She's got rebounding position. Perfect.
Rori Harmon in the short corner. Madison Scott fouled by Shay Holle.
She can get up and got a tremendous spring in her bounce. She's a quick jumper, Madison Scott.
Such a big deal last year when she announced she was coming back to Ole Miss for her 5th season.
Coach O, she texts me and she's like, I've got something for you. I'm like, what's coming up?
You never know.
You don't. And then she released it on social media. That'll make a coach happy when you know a player like Madison Scott's coming back for her 5th year.
Shay Holle. Speaking of 5th-year players, she has been with Vic Schaefer every season, all 5 of his years at Texas.
He told us yesterday he cannot imagine. He thinks about sometimes what it would be like next year when she's not there.
You have a better way of saying that.
Share the sugar. Come on, Lyle.
That's a lot better. Both of these teams, NCAA tournament teams. Texas projected to be the #1 overall seed. Ole Miss, a top 4 seed, hoping they can host the 1st and 2nd round. O'Hara. Shay Holle. She springboarded off the SEC logo in the lane.
Her experience, and she just makes good decisions. She's a leader by example. I don't think she ever stops when she's on the floor. I mean, she is everywhere. Finds those holes in the defense to put points on the board.
Grew up a Texas fan. Her dad played football at Texas. It's her dream school.
Now, the first time these two teams met, the key for Ole Miss was to try to keep Madison Booker out of the scoring column. You see Madison Scott responsible to check her now.
Taylor Jones right around her defender.
That's where Texas found success. She had 24 points in that first meeting.
Rebels can take the last shot here of the quarter. Inside to Madison Scott, posting up Jordan Lee. Gotta shoot. Right now they're trying to host 1st and 2nd rounds, meaning they want to be a top 4 seed.
When Coach O was on the set with the ladies yesterday after their win, and she said, you know what her focus is? They're not ranked. She is trying to get this program respect. She said the only loss to the #1 team in the country was a 1-possession game. Well, Madison Booker got the jumper and the steal to seal the deal.
Shay Holle got the rebound. Taylor Jones moments ago just whistled for her first foul for Texas. Madison Booker 1 for 1 from the field. Uh-oh. Snuck around the freshman.
See, Ole Miss, the guards are dribbling to the pressure and then picking up their dribble. Well, that plays right into the hands of the Texas defense.
5 seconds. KK Deans. Around the defense. She's playing at her 3rd different school. Booker elbow. She can do the high arc too. Seven seconds for the Rebels. Jones in trouble.
Terrific pressure.
Gotta shoot. Wasn't aware of the shot clock.
Number 44 in white. So aggressive. Look at how she's posting up. She wants the ball inside.
Tipped up in the air by Jacobson. She got it anyway and got the bucket. Taylor Jones, 3 seasons at Oregon State, now in her 2nd season at Texas. Harmon looking for options. Madison Booker's a good one. In and out, rebound by Madison Scott. guy back in 2021 was the SEC Freshman of the Year. This season, a second-team All-SEC selection. We'll get either LSU or Florida tomorrow. I want to let you know that they went back and reviewed that foul. They did not upgrade it, so just a common foul on Kahara.
Oldacre over the back. And Walla on the box out. That's a full-time job.
Christina Walla at the free throw line. She got the start today, going with a bigger lineup. Saw them do that against South Carolina. Winantana checks back in the game. Booker. Booker over to Rori Harmon. Jordan Lee waiting in the corner. Oldacre fighting through a double team. Oldacre gets the first. Their one and only meeting during the regular season for the Texas Longhorns.
Well, and Oldacre still playing aggressive with the 2 fouls. Got to put Oldacre in ball screens. Make her have to defend.
Sirachinu trying to get around Winantanda. Vic Schaefer has said numerous times, this team was out-toughed by South Carolina, and they don't like that.
Yeah, that's what I asked him. I said, what was the difference past that South Carolina game? And he said, I will be honest with you, I told him.
This morning they came into this gym, shot for 30 minutes. That was their allotted time. It's the same for every team before today's game.
King of preparation.
That is normal.
With Vic Schaefer.
It was funny, his assistant coach, Blair Schaefer, who's also his daughter, asked us yesterday when we met them for practice at 7:40 in the morning, did you think we were going to take this spot so early? And I said, yeah, I know who your head coach is.
Exactly. Expected that. Oh, what a high finish.
Sirachinu with the rebound.
Ole Miss needs a bucket right here.
Chinu looking for it. And a blocking foul. Grew up in Mali. Says they used to watch the WNBA and the NBA back home, and they were surprised that it was inside because they always played basketball outside at home.
She said she saw Ole Miss.
She got herself on the SEC All-Freshman team this year. Oldacre on the rebound. Up and in. Count it. Going to the free throw line.
Those are offensive rebounds, and that just takes a lot of hard work and want to.
Looking to run the floor and get back. Christina Walla. Oh,
that's three fouls on Oldacre. I think you go with a 4-guard lineup and you play Winantanda. And don't allow her to duck in. Make them have to throw over the top to her.
It's something they don't do very often. You looked up the stat, Coach Peck. Only 1.4% of the time this season they have played zone. 1 of 2 for Oldacre.
Now, Oldacre's got 3 fouls. She needs to get back. She doesn't need to be a part of the press.
Iwala, go at her.
That's what you got to do because she can't foul.
Madison Booker. Winantanda. Rori Harmon for 3. A big bucket for the veteran point guard in Rori Harmon.
Interesting to see if Vic Schaefer switches up and goes a little zone in this second half.
For Ole Miss, what do you want to see?
I think they have got to try to keep the ball out of the paint defensively, because paint points, that's where Texas really has turned it up. And then on the offensive end,
Rori Harmon was not letting her drive in. Madison Scott, 5 seconds. Off balance shot, she banked that in. I love to watch Madison Scott and Madison Booker. What a treat in this game to have both of them.
Well, when Madison Scott fouled Booker, I saw Madison Scott look at the official, and she just mouthed the words, soft. Ole Miss to the semifinals. The Star Jacobs needs to evacuate the opposite block so that Iwala can go one-on-one.
They got to hurry, 5 seconds. Sadler covered up by Harmon. Somehow got the shot off. It was really nice defense from Rori Harmon. Rori Harmon's got it in her hand.
She's going to carry it for her.
Booker with the one-footed rebound. She gives the ball to Rori and trades it for her shoe.
That's an even swap.
Shay Holle gets the bucket. No shoe, no problem for Texas.
Legos.
I think they both have cats.
They do.
Kahara.
Shay Holle, the energy she has, she got out ahead of the pack.
Oh, Taylor Jones got loose. The number 2 seed in this tournament.
Texas switching on all of these ball screens.
It's going to be against one in Tonda. You know, watching Texas's practices this season, Taylor Jones asks a lot of questions. I mean, she wants to know, what is the best thing I need to do? She's very cerebral, wants to be coached hard. 1 for 2 at the line for Todd Williams. And it'll stay with Ole Miss as Booker was chasing it out of bounds, because Ole Miss hasn't had a field goal in 3.5 minutes.
When Ole Miss has their 2 bigs in the game, Iwala and Richardson.
Todd Williams had the perfect putback twice. And Rori Harmon did a nice job of getting through that screen. She saw it coming.
Yeah, teams that play that aggressive defense, work on, if they take option 1 away, go to option 2, option 3. You don't have to get it all back. Try to get it all back at once.
How did she drop that off to Taylor Jones?
I don't know. There are too many better that know how to play.
It's funny, too. Madison told us that was at 8:30 in the morning. At 9:30, she had a chem exam, so she's like, I gotta hurry and get to this chem exam. She said, I think I did pretty well. I was pretty juiced after that award.
Madison Booker getting involved on the rebounding as well, but their guards do a good job. Jordan Lee has been able to contribute good minutes for them, and I think teams that have depth.
It's on a 13-game winning streak that includes 6 wins against ranked teams.
We talk about the bigs that Vic Schaefer had. Chinwe Okorie, Tierra McCowan developed into a great post player. Had Jessica Carter for a few years of her career.
That's going to be number 4 on Taylor Jones.
And from the 4, she could go ball screen action with Oldacre, because they're going to switch that. They have to switch it.
Ole Miss just 7 points here in the 3rd quarter. They have missed their last 13 field goals. The points coming at the free throw line. Right there.
I think Ole Miss has struggled offensively because of their shot selection. She's at the top of your screen in the corner. She can shoot it now.
Oldacre. 3rd foul against Sirachinu. Told her she got into basketball because her mom wanted to stay. Her parents wanted her to keep from playing video games. She tried everything. Rebels have missed their last 13 shots, almost 8 minutes without a field goal. Preston steals it. Short at the buzzer, but they've already won 2 games at this tournament. Second straight year they've worked their way into the quarterfinals.
That game against Alabama, the defensive game plan that Kelly Ray Finley had to run Alabama off the three-point line and the composure on the offensive end, impressive.
That game coming up about 30 minutes after this game finishes.
Other end, so that takes one defender away. The other 4, they've got to sell out. They got to turn it up. And the spacing in the paint.
Kahara in trouble. KK Deans comes to bail her out. And then missed a wide open layup. Kennedy Todd Williams at the elbow.
Now they got to score it. Well, Coach Yo hold Christina Waller on the bench.
On a technical foul.
Now, Sadler, there was a lot of contact there. Yeah, the officials aren't going to take that.
So she will take a seat after the technical. So any foul by Ole Miss for the rest of this quarter will result in 2 free throws because Texas is in the bonus, and there's another one.
You don't do it with your upper body, you have to do it with your feet. You've got to try to beat her to the spot. If you play low, sitting on her knees where she is not agile to be able to get post-up position on you. So just imagine if they aren't able to have one of their bigs on the floor.
Todd Williams, second free throw up.
And connected on the offensive end.
Todd Williams with the rebound. Madison Scott rolls around.
That's a good call.
You can move sideways and backwards. You just can't move forwards as a defender. KK Deans is fouled, and that lights up the Ole Miss bench. So Texas now has 3 players with 4 fouls and a lot of ball game left.
Christina Waller has her on the low block.
Texas has missed its last 5 shots. Ole Miss on a 7-0 run. Oldacre ends the run. KK Deans. A 10-2 run for Ole Miss over the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They've hit their last 4 shots.
Ole Miss getting a little life right now and have confidence in their defense. They get another stop. This could make things very interesting.
Christina Waller picked up her 3rd foul and sends Rori Harmon to the free throw line. Rori 1 of 2. You said earlier Ole Miss was taking bad shots. How do you feel about their shots now?
Well, with KK Deans on the floor, they can get Madison Scott guarded by Shay Holle or Rori Harmon matched up on a bigger player.
Oh, I mean, you have to guard her.
And the pressure.
Tanda. Three-point play opportunity. Star Jacobs just fouled out of this game. So that's two players for Ole Miss that have fouled out, Kahara and Star Jacobs. Coach Yo is hard on KK Deans. She wants her to be. KK wants to be pushed. It's paying off tonight.
I think that Coach Yo brings the best out of KK Deans.
Madison Scott. Easy peasy. Shay Holle, 5 seconds. Booker comes to the ball. Just has to heave it. First meeting between these two teams came down to 3 points. Iwala. Fouled by Booker.
When Ole Miss is driving to the basket one-on-one, when they see two, they're passing.
Ole Miss, a team that has taken down 2 top 10 foes this season, most recently LSU. Shay Holle, corner pocket. And Iwala works her way
Through Rori Harmon and Madison Booker.
Booker coming up to the elbow. Iwala swatted the entry pass away. Second chance won't go. Oldacre has it stripped from her by Iwala.
Oh my goodness! Wow!
For this game. Drama.
Now Ole Miss doesn't need to foul. They just need to get a stop right now.
This stays with Texas during that time.
It's a 2-possession game. Texas does not have to be in a hurry.
That's an offensive foul against Madison Booker. That is 5. She is done.
And they're in the bonus. They could get something going to the basket.
KK Deans with the quick shot. Got the offensive rebound. Offensive foul on Madison Scott.
And then I think that you got to foul. You want to extend this game as many possessions as possible. You could foul Oldacre because she's missed her free throws.
She almost traveled. Brianna Preston's got to get it across just in time.
Rebound it and go quick all the way to the right.
Ole Miss only has 1 timeout left. Texas with 2.
And I'd let KK Deans leak out. But you got to come up with the basketball first. Now this is a benefit to
the out of bounds is under review.
Oldacre, she shoots. No, Oldacre shoots 74. Jordan Lee.
She's inbounding the ball. Oldacre gets it. And immediately she is fouled.
You use it to get a for sure good shot. Because if Madison Scott gets it, or Kennedy Todd Williams, they can come fast. You can also have Sarah Chinu.
And Coach Yo is going to use that timeout. Rebels down 6. A little afraid, a little starstruck, if you will. So she has put an extra emphasis on that, and we've seen them work on that play.
For the situation when she had to call up a play to get the bucket, but when you get to the free throw line, you got to pay it off.
Just 1 of 2 for Chinu.
Vic Schaefer's not going to use his timeout to advance it.
Preston gets it across. Ole Miss has to foul. 17 of 27.
Don't go too far because you do not want to allow Ole Miss to get a running start.
Both drop in for Preston. Back to a 7-point lead. Dean's trying to get free. Rori Harmon has got her covered. Shay Holle grabs it. And the #1 team in the nation surviving at the SEC tournament. Texas to the semifinals here in Greenville.